I had my A1c checked. It was in June, and I came out to 5.9. And I went, I definitely don't want to go to 6. I had my A1c tested again. I am 5.6. That is normal. I am not pre-diabetic any longer. Well, my fasting blood sugar numbers were under 100. So there were a few weeks that I was getting all under 100. You want a cooking class? They've got cooking classes. Easy peasy meals, sometimes just 3 ingredients. I mean, I'm a lazy cook. This just works really well with me. I joined Mastering Diabetes June of this year, so I've been doing it a little over 3 months, and it's been a fantastic experience for me. It's absolutely life-changing. I have been pre-diabetic for about 14 years. I've been to different classes on doing diabetes. I've been through CHIP classes, but nobody showed me how to track my fat, how to be accountable. So, my A1c would go up a little bit. So that was the missing link. And I heard about Mastering Diabetes. I read the book, and I thought, if I ever get to the point of kind of hitting that brick wall and what to do, I'm going to check into Mastering Diabetes. I scheduled an interview, and Robbie texted me right back, and we had this great conversation. And the one thing he said to me was like, which just kind of, the light came on for me. It was like, you need to get your heartbeat up. I mean, I've been plant-based. I walked 10,000 steps, but it just seemed I didn't have that element also. So I signed up, and in a few days, I was in a small coaching group. I have a wonderful coach who's also a certified personal trainer. So like Robbie said, she will make sure you move. And so, yes, my first coaching session was, I was nervous, but my members were so nice. They all greeted me, even sent me, emails before welcoming to the group. My coach is tremendous. I mean, you just get suggestions from her. She looks at, that your numbers are right. There's just so much support from her and from the rest of the team. It's just fantastic. You don't get that anywhere. Doctors aren't really good at answering them. They don't have the time. With Mastering Diabetes, there's always somebody to help you. If it's not your coach, there's another coach who's available. I mean, somebody's always there to help. If you follow what they tell you, you're going to get results. That's the simple truth. You do the work, you're going to get where you need to be. I had my A1c checked. It was in June, and I came out to 5.9. And I went, I definitely don't want to go to 6. I had my A1c tested again. I am 5.6. That is normal. I am not pre-diabetic any longer. Well, my fasting blood sugar numbers were under 100. So there were a few weeks that I was getting all under 100. You do the program and you get the results. It made me feel like if you're taking medication, you're not solving the root cause. So that's the problem with our medication. We treat symptoms, we don't treat the root cause. That's where my education was, treat the root cause. So I was going to do something that I didn't believe in if I was going to take medication. So, there was somehow I was going to be able to conquer this. And I've been able to conquer it through Mastering Diabetes. It's money well spent for your health. I have a new doctor now, and I was telling her all about Mastering Diabetes, and I brought in a list of my weekly numbers. She was so thrilled. She was thrilled learning about the exercises and everything else. She was going to go out and buy the book. So I can't wait. I see her again in March, and at the end of 3 months, I'm going to do another A1c. So when I go to her, I want to have 2 A1cs in the normal range to go show her because she was really excited about the program also. When I first went on Mastering Diabetes, I lost weight. But when I first went plant-based, I lost weight. So everybody in my group is like, they're functioning, they need less calories. I need to eat more food than I've ever eaten in my life. I'm a happy girl. I don't feel deprived of anything. When you get past that doubt because you see it working, that's life-changing. What I can do now is make sure I always monitor what I eat number-wise, which we have a program to do that, to be consistent. To be consistent in what you're doing now to carry on. You see it works, don't change it. Just follow what you're doing now. People are asking me what I eat. I had a girl yesterday, she says, what do you eat? She says, can you tell me what you ate for breakfast and lunch? She said, and I said, well, you realize I'm doing this because of insulin resistance. She said, but you look so well and everything. I want to know what you eat. And then I belong to a Southwest Florida healthy eating group, and they were talking to me because they hadn't seen me for a few months, and I said, I've been on my own going through this program, and this is my success, and now they want to do something on mastering diabetes, and they have some videos, and they want to ask if I would tell them my success with the program, which is just wonderful because there might be other people in the group who are diabetic, and this is, if they're having problems like I did, they'll know where to go. Even my husband, he's wanted to lose weight, and now most of the times he's eating Mastering Diabetes foods along with me. So he's a happy camper. On Mastering Diabetes, they have workouts, physical workouts for weights, for anything. You don't even have to go to a gym. You just click on a workout video and it's there. You want a cooking class? They've got cooking classes. Easy peasy meals, sometimes just 3 ingredients. I mean, I'm a lazy cook. This just works really well with me. I look forward to being healthy. I look forward to not being insulin resistant. I'm looking forward to always continue with my physical activity. And just being positive about the whole experience. I mean, you feel that there's light at the end of the tunnel now. I definitely should have done it years ago. It would have been so much better for my body, not having these insulin spikes. You finally mastered it. After all these years of trying different things, I finally mastered my insulin resistance. I would just say, don't think twice, just do it. Do it.